We've got another great career interview. This time, we have another one from Texas. Her name is Ashley Thurman, and I'm going to let Ashley talk a little bit about herself right now. So go ahead, Ashley.
Hello, Intro to Business class. Thank you for having me. I am alumni, Union Grove class of 2011. Had Mr. Swanson for a number of classes. Highly recommend them all. I am currently living in San Antonio, Texas, and I have been here for, it'll be 7 years this October, so it's been a while. You guys can keep the snow. I'm done with that. And currently I am working as an area director of sales for 6 hotels in the South Texas region.
Awesome. So what are your job duties at your job? What's a typical day look like?
I think an easier question is what aren't my duties? No, I'm just kidding. So typically I oversee the sales strategies and for all my hotels. So we look at, the obvious things. We look at rates, there's marketing involved, public relations, being the face of the company. But besides all of that, making people happy and, schmoozing people, I have to crunch numbers. I have to run reports and, cross-analyze things and come up with the absolute best strategies using all of our revenue channels that exist to maximize as much revenue for my hotels day over day, month over month, year over year.
Wow, so you get into all aspects of business pretty much.
Yes, it's a lot of numbers. People love to ask me, oh, what do? Do you just walk around and tell people to stay at your hotel? And I tell them, I wish that's what I did. It's a lot more strategic. It's a lot more systems and statistic based, and the proof is in the pudding. The numbers is where the money's at.
Awesome. What personal skills do you find valuable in your career?
Customer service. First and foremost, it's the easiest entry level position I feel as if anybody can get into, and it is the number one fundamental to making you the best in any field that you decide to go in. Because if you can't work with people and know how to be a human first, people aren't going to, be receptacle to you or receptive, my apologies, and you're not, it's only going to do you a dishonor.
Great. So communication skills, probably a little bit of empathy goes a long ways.
Yes. So, obviously I work in hospitality as the industry. So we have to show an extensive amount of hospitality. So starting at the front desk in the operations portion really shows you how to listen, empathize, apologize, react, and, notify. That's LEARN is the acronym.
Okay.
Acronyms in the hospitality industry. You really have to understand how to, within reason, compensate people's needs and make it the best possible situation. Because in hotels, you don't sell a product. People don't go home with what you're selling. There's no tangible product there. So it's like we have to sell an experience.
Awesome. That's great advice. What do you like about your current job? So what are the benefits?
Obviously travel. I can stay just about anywhere, especially as I expand my portfolio in regards to brands. The discounts are amazing. But besides that, hospitality is one of those fundamental industries that all other industries utilize at some point for some reason. So you not just get a chance to learn about other industries that you maybe would never have the opportunity to, but you also get to meet a whole bunch of different people. I mean, for example, my last hotel, the Big Brothers Big Sisters Association, they were one of my great clients, but out of that, I learned more about what they do and how I can help and how I can spread the word to get more people to help them. And work aside, that's one of the best personal relationships that I have with their South Texas Chamber region people that I've ever made. I mean, and like I have a great work friend who is a land surveyor, where they literally take those tripods and they take the geographical mapping of the project site or whatever they're going to be doing. It's just it opens a lot of doors. You get to meet a lot of great people. You get to go to a lot of different things that you didn't even know existed, and you really get to expand your horizons in case maybe you decide that hospitality is not for you and you have an insight into all these other industries, not to mention contacts in those industries.
Yeah, it's all about networking, right?
Ain't that the truth?
What's the biggest downside, do you think, to your job?
It never closes. It is 24 hours all day, 365 days a year. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I really should have chosen something that's like closed on Sundays and ends at 6 and, banker hours. But I'd have to say that this, even with that downfall, the pros outweigh the cons for sure.
Excellent. What do you wish you would have known when you were in high school that you feel would have benefited you in this career path as you went on?
That you don't have to have a set plan, and know that even if you have a set plan, it's probably not going to go as you planned, and that's because you're still growing. You're allowing your positive experiences to shape you and who you want to be. So allow yourself to experience those opportunities. I never wanted to move away from home, but I saw an opportunity and I thought, if I don't like it, I'll just go back. And what do you know? I liked it. You have to make yourself present to receive those opportunities. They're not just going to fall into your lap.
That is outstanding advice. Be flexible and accepting to learn.
Yes, because the more notches in the belt, the better. All it does is make you a better person and then a better attribute to your skill set to your future employers.
Awesome. Love that advice. Well, there you have it, Intro to Business. Now, as always, you got a little reflection that you're going to do. So once again, thank you, Ashley, all the way from Texas. We greatly appreciate it. And Intro to Business, I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.